Hello, this is going to be my final video. Probably, I think the time has come to bring this to an end now. So, when I saw people tapping on plastic lids and getting over 1 million views, and they call it ASMR, I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw they were getting over 1 million views for that. And that was pretty much when I realised that posting YouTube videos for what I do is pretty much a waste of time, because people are basically just looking for entertainment. That's fair enough too. I like to watch videos for entertainment myself, but there's no point trying to show what I show, because nobody's looking for that. So that's fair enough. You've got to realise when you've tried something and it doesn't succeed, you've got to let it go and move on. I've got most of the benefit of doing my videos was for myself. I got more out of my videos than anybody else. Unfortunately, I would have liked to have got a group of people trained up on my trading method, and we could have enjoyed making money together, but that wasn't to be. Human nature doesn't work that way. That's okay. Don't know what else to say about that other than we gave it a go and it didn't work out. That's fair enough. People were watching my videos and trying to take in what I was saying, but it just wasn't registering. The information wasn't registering, and I don't know how else to say it. So that's fair enough. But we gave it a go, and I've had my best year ever I've doubled my personal best gain. That's now locked in. My trading year is over, so that's locked in now. I've got double I'm not going to say how much, but it's high six figures, so I'm rapt about that. Largely that was due to taking on investors, pushing myself to do well for the investors. I did well for myself as well, obviously, because I was placing the same trades for them that I was placing for myself. And a month of that was trading over in Vietnam, so that was a big breakthrough for me as well, to be able to travel and trade and do really well at the same time at it. And that was a big breakthrough, and starting a e-commerce business. And what else? Found about 7.25 ounces of gold, I think it was, something like that for the year, which is awesome. I found my biggest nugget in that. In that was my biggest nugget that I've ever found, so that was awesome. And what else? And I think I'm just going to continue to improve from here. Certainly happy with the way I'm going, and not only did I make my best gain ever by double, but I did it in a really sustainable way, which I'm really proud of. So I'm rapt about that, and got now TradeStation is on TradingView now, so I'm also trading the E-mini and oil, day trading that on my intraday template, so that it contributed greatly to my success this year as well. And also now TradingView has just announced this depth of market, which is also level 2 now in depth of market. So that's going to be awesome now, and you can use that with TradeStation as well. And that's going to be good. What else? I got my algos going really well. That was a huge breakthrough to get an algorithmic trading system going. I didn't really have high hopes for it, but it's it's exceeded my expectations. But that was because of not so much the algorithm, but the way I was using it. So regardless, it's gone extremely well, that project as well. So, and what else? So just wrapping it up for the year. I'm going away. I won't be back until the new year. So I'm going to be making videos on my other channel, but I'm only going to be posting them privately. So only people who have got the link to those videos will be able to see them. I'm not going to bother posting them publicly anymore. And if I come across somebody that's interested in having a go at my trading method, I'll give them a go. I'll let them see the videos and give them a go. But it's proved to be quite difficult so far to get people to take it seriously and to stay interested in it. A lot of people have given it a go, but they've lost interest in it because it's very hard to maintain interest on a demo account. And that's been, I think, a lot of the problem because they're not using a real account. But anyway, we gave it a go. I don't know what the answer is. I still haven't. People have got the idea of what I was saying, no problem. But when they went to put it into practice, they just seemed to lose side of what I don't know what way to say it. They seem to lose interest, or sort of after we spent 12 months, they'd sort of forget everything that we talked about pretty much, and they'd go back to just flipping from one thing to another. Couldn't stay focused on things, so it's very hard to do with a demo account. I probably wouldn't be able to use a demo account myself and stay interested in it because you don't have any skin in the game. And social media has a lot to answer for because there's a very stupid mentality on social media, which is this betting, sort of having a punt on it mentality, which doesn't do anyone any good either. So, and the sort of anyone that posts any decent videos on YouTube, they don't last very long because they get hardly any views. So I mean, people say they want to learn to trade, but I don't think they really do. I think they like the idea of trading. They're not really interested in trading. They like the fantasy of it and the thought of leaving their job or something. But when they find out the reality of trading, I think it sort of gives them a bit of a reality check and they sort of lose interest in it. But anyway, so just to wrap up real quick, the VIX finished off on this, like, tested down to this support here, kind of just seeing what this does. I won't be trading any options for the rest of the year now that's finished, but I'll be trading my intraday on my E-mini and oil, and I'll be running my Forex algorithms as well, and taking a bit of a break as well. And let's see now, the S&P 500 did, so this breakout it had a test back like I was saying here, right, and then it rallied on again into Christmas exactly as I said it probably would do. I was expecting it to do anyway. I don't make forecasts, but I said that's what I'd like to see happen. I would have liked to have seen it come right back actually and test this support here, but it didn't. It only tested back to here, which is enough, and then it went on to break out. So that was due to the central banks, nothing more than central bank intervention, right? It's nothing to do with fundamentals or anything like that. It was purely driven by central bank intervention and extraordinary measures in the financial markets, which remains to play out, but you've got to just take it as it comes. No use making forecasts about it. Junk bonds rallied right back up, and now they've just started to come off a bit now, so it's going to be interesting to see what stocks do over the Christmas break. They give a bit back over the Christmas break or not, it's hard to say. Oil broke out a little bit and then come back, but look at that rally on the 4 hour. That was a massive rally. I've been trading this on the intraday template, obviously, and the FTSE's been on a rip because of the election. That's been awesome. Now it's the MACD's diverged a bit now, so That rally looks to be coming to an end a bit, but the US dollar rallied off that support, as I said, so that key trend line support there, it rallied off that, so it's going to be interesting to see where it gets to. Is that a short-term rally, or what's the weekly like actually? While I haven't, come on. Anyway, wait a minute. The weekly's showing some downside pressure, so we could see some further downside. It's going to be interesting to see if the US dollar breaks down there, if it breaks below the Kumo there. With that MACD looking the way it is, it's possible. It's a flat weekly key, Jensen, but go back to the daily again. Yeah, it's going to be really interesting. It's counter trend on the daily at the moment, so interesting to see if that breaks down here. It's going to be something to keep an eye on. SPY is one of my favourites. It's been awesome. The A-mini, these ETFs have been great. I tried to show people, ETFs and that, and people I was showing it to, their eyes just rolled back in their head and they just glazed over. So I said, there's no point continuing with this, but it was just a waste of time. But I mean, look at some of these DGAs. Look at that rip off that double bottom there and just ripped up there. But SPXY, an awesome one. And talking about a guy on. Guy from Wall Street Bets was on Chat with Traders, and he was saying that a guy made $4.5 million on XIV and blew up the lot. So it just shows you what kind of morons are out there. I mean, he was just this is what kind of thing goes on. This punting mentality, and this is like it's becoming It's becoming typical of the millennials are going to have their day of reckoning. It won't be, you don't know how far away it is, but it's going to come and they're going to cop it hard. SPXL, Soxel, EDC, TNA, there's a lot of good ones. Gosh, Fungu. In the Chinese one. Tech, FAS, Labu, QQQ, it's been a good one. Anyway, that's this cold has made it so difficult to when you've got a cold. It's so bloody hard to. I've just run myself into the ground this year trying to do well for my investors. I've got all 4 investors on board, but it's a blessing and a curse at the same time, because it's a bit like you're working for someone, which I don't like the feeling of, but we'll see what happens anyway. And well, that's about it. And as I say, that's a wrap for this year, and I might catch up with you guys at some point, but for now that's it, and thanks for watching. Bye now.